foremost human rights group, Save Humanity Advocacy Center, SHAC, says British parliamentarians' letter to the Commonwealth Secretary General is aimed at destabilizing Nigeria. The SHAC, at a press conference on Friday in Abuja, said the lawmakers are back at its agenda to incite sectarian violence in the country, having failed in previous attempts. Recall that some members of the UK's House of Lords, in a letter dated September 14th addressed to Patricia Scotland, Secretary General of the Commonwealth, said failure of the federal government to protect Nigerians was a breach of its obligations under the Commonwealth Charter. This comes after the lawmakers had alleged genocide against Christians in Nigeria. Executive Secretary Ibrahim Abubakar, speaking on behalf of SHAC, said the parliamentarians are not sincere and have a motive to cause division in the country. While the Boko and other crisis was at its peak, the SHAC said the group didn't rally for international intervention, and instead of apologizing, it is shocking the fire of division. The human rights group therefore called on the rest of the world to pay attention to the nature of the campaign being waged by the UK lawmakers against Nigeria. It warned that the parliamentarians should be held responsible for any further breach, degeneration or worsening of the security situation in Nigeria. The group, however, urged the Nigerian military to remain focused and not in any way be dissuaded by these distracting strategies. And according to their speech, it says, "Gentlemen of the press, we have observed with concern that Parliament is back to its game of hounding Nigeria. Earlier in the year, the APPG mounted a campaign of disinformation against Nigeria through the publication and marketing of a report titled Nigeria Unfolding Genocide. This effort to market the report of doom fell flat, as few Nigerians fell for the intended incitement to sectarian violence. The authors of the report packaged it such that people would be misled into reading targeted sectarian killing into the attacks being carried out by the Boko set bandits and militant herdsmen. Had Nigerians fallen for the manufacture of dissent, the entire country would have been on fire by now. We at the time drew attention to the mischievous nature of these reports and the potential it has for doing damage. We also noted that the deviousness of the APPG trying to separate itself from the UK Parliament by claiming that its decisions do not reflect the view of the Parliament and are also not binding the House. For us, this is a trick by the APPG to evade responsibility for destabilization agenda it is implementing in Nigeria. This same organization used reports it fraudulently authored against the interests of Nigeria to make a case for the discontinuation of the funding to the country. Thankfully, the efforts of the APPG to trigger a sectarian division in Nigeria failed. The APPG has now resorted to finding other means of dividing the country by highlighting new areas in the report. This is what it tried to do when it wrote to the Secretary General of Commonwealth. It has not deviated from alleging persecution of Christians and targeted extermination to now focus on other areas that are totally unrelated to the issues at hand. It is surprising that the same APPG that could not offer solution in its own home country, is asking the Commonwealth, though, to intervene in their face of Nigeria. In their face of Nigeria. Are the APPG being sincere and tackle the issue of Boko head on, as well as the issue of the herdsmen? We will not be where we are now. The Boko was able to spread as much as it did because international countries that should have come to the aid of Nigeria did not do so. Is sincere. A sincere APPG would have coordinated these other countries to respond in the appropriate way to the problems that Nigeria was facing from terrorism and represented by Boko members. But instead of apologizing to Nigeria and Nigerians, the APPG is rather stoking the fire of division, of creating the impression that the government of Nigeria has abandoned its citizens, whereas this is not the true position. It is our earnest opinion that the APPG has run short of ideas. It's a strong short of ideas because it cannot even think about something original anymore, but has rather resorted to quoting discredited Amnesty International as its latest source to demonize and put down the government of Nigeria. The APPG report says the government of Nigeria has abandoned its citizens, and we are wondering how this can be so. It is on record the army and the other service of the military have successfully routed the terrorists in places where they once considered as a stronghold. Government troops have liberated villages, towns, and other communities that this group of people once camped out. The military also significantly decimated the Boko group ability to operate on the scary scale it once did. This Amnesty International that the APPG is now celebrating is the same organization that has been known to be sympathetic to Boko members. There had been instances where Amnesty International openly supported this group against the government, and there have also been instances where the angels shared classified military information and intelligence with this group, leading to troop death. This is therefore something suspicious, but an organization that proudly serves as a caucus of the parliament and the unique in the United Kingdom come out to be promoting the falsehood packaged by Amnesty International. We therefore want to alert the world and other stakeholders to the devious nature of the campaign being waged by the APPG against Nigeria. The APG and the United Kingdom's Parliament should be held responsible for any further breach, degeneration, or worsening of the security situation in Nigeria. Ordinarily, would like to wonder why APPG is interested informants in trouble for Nigeria, but we say that the parliamentarians who are members of this group do not believe that colonization is over. It is most unfortunate that something like this can be happening at a time when the entire world has become aware to issues of racial equality. We are therefore restating our earlier call and demand that the APPG, the United Kingdom's Parliament, and any other country with such intent should desist from treating Nigeria as a conquered colony. We think the United Kingdom has enough issues of its own that its parliamentarians should focus on. They should stop obsessing about Nigeria. We would like to urge the Nigerian military not to in any way be dissuaded by these distracting strategies, because that is what we see the APPG report to be. We want the Commonwealth to disregard the letter sent to the Secretary General by the APG. This isn't interest of natural justice. The United Kingdom cannot cause problems for Nigeria on one hand and then turn around pretending to profile solutions when in reality it is looking for ways to make the situation worse. Our demands to the federal government is that you write to the Commonwealth not to interfere in the affairs of Nigeria in the manner suggested by the APPG. Our position is that where the Commonwealth refuses to back down or decides to interfere in Nigeria's affairs in the manner suggested by the APPG, the federal government should strongly consider withdrawing Nigeria's membership of that body and immediately begin the process of achieving same. So guys, you've heard these people. They are telling us a different story entirely. I don't know whether you guys have heard what just happened in Borno State again with the governor convoy and the security people they were with him. I've really done the video. You can go and check it out. You see, I hear what these people are talking about. Yes, because we know. I don't even want to say anything. Let's us hear what Nigerians are saying themselves with this group of people that have come out. Well, I once did a delivery job for a British citizen, and the account officer interfacing with the company the British citizens worked did not inform the citizens of the delay. Rather, the account officer kept lying to deceive the Briton. The more the account officer lies, the more the Briton gets angry. Well, if Nigeria is destabilized or not, they should ask Mr. President about this group of people killing the armless IPOB on their meeting. Ruga Fulanization and Islamist waterways president destabilized Nigeria by himself. The international community is sound in this decision. Nigeria is one-sided and destabilized to date. Today, 25th of September 2020, Governor Zulum's convoy was attacked with heavy-duty ammunition and we lost 15 security personnel. Well, Abubakar Ibrahim, did you know that God is watching you? So you and your people are happy what is going on. You are enemy of truth. Wicked liars, you are trying to use your letter to contradict the truth. When you people stop being wicked to this country? Where is the unity? Where is the security? Is there anything working in this here country? You deceivers, you must reap what you sow. What are these people saying? Why is he speaking as if he's not in this country? I don't know. Is Nigeria not destabilized and divided along ethnic group? They are saying what we already know. Where the president will honor this terrorist group and advise the victims just to learn how to live together with their killers. Shame, please. Could you so-called secretary to tell us why people should be proud to be a Nigerian? The country is already destabilized. If you don't know, you know in Nigeria. You are not in Nigeria. Is Obasanjo a UK parliamentarian? He told us before now, precisely about 3 weeks ago, that the country is more divided now than ever before. So guys, you can see this group, see what they are saying. They are speaking on behalf of the government that the UK parliamentarians, they are trying to destabilize, to divide this country again. Everybody, they will be blaming. They said everything has been done very well just yesterday. See what happened in Borno State. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts. Thank you.